Hello, everybody. Once again, I'm Liam Crafton Jr., aka Zorval Chan Less Than Guru. We have Mars Video Cat here, and just a quick introduction for this session. I will go more in depth in my update, but for this video, there are three things that I want to bring up. The first is we have a new player that is in our Palladium Sunday games, so he will be a permanent player. Aaron has been role playing with this group for decades. He's one of the not quite one of the originals, but really darn close to the original. Within first couple of years, my group has been together and has known players of my group for even longer than that. So he's really interested in Palladium. He has remembered some of the things I even, well, I forgot about his character. I remember the situation that he was talking about, but he remembers those that Palladium campaign from the 1990s, early 1990s. So he's really excited to see the rewrite, get into it. It will be playing the character Fioleta, and he also has a secondary or an alternate character that he will be playing because of the campaign setting that this uh, Palladium has evolved into. So he will be a permanent member. We did also have a special guest. Special guest. I like saying that, kind of like episodes in a TV series. Sometimes they're reoccurring characters will be brought up with the same actor or actress, and that's basically what happens. James Huddleston, the creator of the GRPGA system, which is a Foundry system. So Foundry is a virtual tabletop, and then you pick which system that you plug into it. And he's the one that does GRPGA, which has, he said, is like 17. It can handle 17 different rule sets, everything from GURPS to Palladium to Mutants and Masterminds. Is basically game masters come on, they see what is available, and they use what's there. If they want to change things and they know some coding or can figure out stuff, stumble around like I can, then they can get games running. I have videos on that. But James is playing Kharnak, his dwarf soldier, who was way in the early teens. I want to say around like 13, episode 13 or 14, the session for this game, and that character gets a reintroduction. Basically, he had some free time, asked if he could join a game. I said, come to my game if you want to get involved in a partial TPK that's already happened that might go full TPK. And he helped the group, so the group was happy to see him. So that's the second thing. Third thing I quickly want to say is that I will start marking these videos at what plot line they are doing, because one of the it makes it more complicated, but it is an advantage, and I'll talk about that in my update, not here. But there will be multiple plot lines going on. It's not necessarily one plot line gets started and finished, and then we do other things. Basically, this plot line of Thunderspire Mountain, where they are now, involves a specific group of characters that will go through it. And if there are sessions, weeks that happen that those players cannot attend, and this week was different because half the characters were unconscious. Other players were late. They said that it would be okay to for other players to play their characters. That's the first time I've done this in this campaign over a year, about a year and a half going. But they agreed to it. Otherwise, if players can't make it, I will do other plot lines that do not involve all the characters in this plot line. And there will be also times on our rotating Sundays, if the game master cancels that Sunday, I might bring up that I'm available for whoever can show up, because it's not a regularly scheduled Sunday. So I will start marking these so that if you're looking for certain plot lines, that you can keep up with that, instead of this one stops, the next one starts. What happened? You'll know that that one is just going to have to continue at a later date. So I'll go ahead and wrap that up. Hopefully you enjoy. Starts off with a half TPK. We'll see if the party can get out of it. So once again, I'm Liam Crafton Jr., aka Zorval Chan Less Than Guru. And until next time, catch you later, and you'll hear me in the recording soon. And we are recording. So we have we're starting off from
where last session ended, which was a half party wipe. Not quite a TPK, but a half PK.
We're on our way.
And luckily for the 3 player characters and 1 non-player character still conscious, we have 2 extra characters coming in. The every other Sunday game of Palladium will have a permanent new player in Aaron. Aaron is bringing in a krystallan.
Another one.
And then we have a special guest this week of James, who was in one of the earlier, I want to say around session 13 or 14. He is the creator of the GRPGA, which is the system that we use in Foundry. So Foundry is kind of the program, and then the system that allows us to play Palladium was created by James. So that's really cool.
Well, this is my fault.
And to reward you, he brought you here.
Yes. I did warn him. I was like, yeah, you want to play, the party will be happy. Don't know how happy you will be, but
And as I have GM permissions, I know exactly how unhappy I am.
and he will be returning with Kharnak, who was the dwarven warrior from that earlier adventure. So we stopped kind of at the end of one round. We were starting up the beginning of a new round. And I see this saying round 3, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to just end the round and let everybody roll new initiatives and stuff, because that seems doesn't seem like something I would have intended would roll initiative. Unless you want to keep the initiative, because there are 3 people that go before the hyenids.
Ooh, you know what? I'm okay with this initiative because that means I get to go. I can run back through that door, right?
Possibly.
Not if I shut it first.
I don't know what...
to begin with, James knows how to do this, but Aaron, if you right-click on your token, you'll get a whole bunch of little things that surround the token. And the lower right hand is a cross, shields, and sword. Click that, and that will put you into combat. And then what you will do is on your character sheet, up in the top, kind of right under name, 2 spaces under name, it is an INIT. That is, if you click that word, that will roll an initiative for you.
I have no initiative bonus at all? That doesn't seem right.
Initiative bonuses are somewhat rare.
I know.
So, Layman, I can't select Triad's token.
You cannot select the token?
Right. I can't. I can open his character sheet and all that stuff, but interaction with the token I don't have.
Okay, you all might want to refresh, because I think when I reset my system settings and I refreshed, that might have refreshed the whole darn thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, I just got it. I got it.
Nothing loaded for me the first time around. I had to refresh. And
Yeah, same here.
A lot of it is if you guys are experiencing weird things, refreshing is
Well, I did, but I guess it was like a 10 pause after I refreshed before it actually gave me access to it.
Yeah, okay. So, let me transfer.
So what are the reasons for having an initiative bonus? If you could remind me.
high physical prowess or like hand-to-hand skills?
No,
Hey.
PP does not give initiative. It's
Oh.
only hand-to-hand skills in Palladium First Edition.
Oh,
Right.
that's right. Okay.
Because I do have high PP.
And-
Yes.
But I think they also, I don't think you're going to get them at first level.
Well,
I'm not.
He's not. His character has
Well.
been around a while, so he
Okay.
gets to
Okay,
take advantage of the old rules.
gotcha.
I forgot that you didn't get it. That was a more modern.
Okay, so we have Grubble, and it was, I don't know if you read the stuff going back and forth, but there was a suggestion of somebody with a high initiative trying to grab and pull back Rexius before the door was closed.
I wasn't gonna say that because it wasn't my turn. Because
But that's what it was discussed, and I don't know if everybody saw that discussion.
right.
Can I grab Rexius and pull him through the door?
You can attempt to grab him and pull.
Okay, what do I need to do?
Rexius is not somebody who's like super buff, but he is wearing armor. Give me, or actually, I'll just check your token.
Real quick question. Is there an initiative tracker I should be seeing?
It is the second icon on the.
Oh, okay.
And if
I
you
forgot
right click it, it will pop out. And then you can use the pop out to move it wherever you want it to turn it into a tab or move it
That's
to a
something
different
I didn't
screen.
know about.
Yeah, any of those tabs up at the top can pop out. I personally like popping out the combat tracker so then I can keep the the chat open.
Mhm.
And then it has the end of combat and everything.
I pop out the chat log, so I've got the combat on the far right, then I've got the chat log, and then I've got my character sheet.
Yep, either way works. You all get to do it your way. Okay, so I just looked at his strength. So yeah, you can pull him back with. I was gonna have you roll 3d6, but you have a 7. That's good enough. So Grubble just yanks Rexius back.
Oh, isn't that handy?
Whoa!
Shut
Dude, thanks, man.
the door!
So you went, click your in turn. Now Triad.
So does the door open in or out?
It to you it opens towards them. So you're gonna have to pull it shut.
Okay. So I will pull it shut and just lean all of his bird-like frame against the door to keep holding it shut, like lean back away from it.
Yeah, back away from it, not leaning on it. So close the door. You can close the door.
He is a fallen, so it's not like he's got a lot of weight there. It's like, get a rope, tie this thing shut.
Right. He's probably like flapping, trying to keep it closed. So yeah, he will do that. So, and with Kharnak and Fee, when you had got to that area and were looking at the body, and then especially Kharnak, who has night vision, looked behind you. The entrance you just walked through is no longer there.
The one to the north.
Correct.
Oh, goody.
It is and if you go and touch it, it is a solid piece of masonry stone.
Well, they're solid and then they're solid, and I have a pickaxe. And I'm a dwarf. So
and you did hear fighting coming.
I can hear a bunch of shouting going on to the south. How fast can I move?
So,
sorry, can I move my movement times 5?
Not times 5.
Well, it's my PS time or not PS. Yeah, it is PS times
So
5.
there's on the
Speed times 5.
combat tab.
Yeah.
There's values to share. You got feet per round. So he doesn't use squares. He just uses measurements.
Yep, good.
So that's how far you can move and around.
Let me just combat. Movement, feet per round. Yes, it's that number. Okay. Whee! Thing is, I can move further than I can see. So that's awkward.
Let me tell you how awkward it is when you can see the entire room. Trying to set up light for people who can't see. It is not easy.
Okay. Hmm. If that's all I can do,
Yep.
then that's all I can do.
And you will hear the you might be able to see some light down here.
Hmm.
That is where you hear noise coming from.
Okay. Oh, that was that my basic movement speed, or can I move faster than that?
That is when we are in rounds. That is your movement speed. When we're just
So I can't run or anything like that. It's just that's how fast I move.
right.
Okay. It seems to have consumed one of my 2 actions.
Yes. If you wanted to do an action, while you're moving, you could do that as well.
So when you move, it consumes an action. Or no.
No,
When I move to the next round,
yeah.
then it consumes an action. I understand. Done. Thanks.
Okay. Rexius. They pulled you through and shut the door in front of you.
And yell, tie the handle so we can keep this thing shut.
Is Bob here?
He shows he's here.
Yeah, kind of like you might be having mic problem.
Oh, sorry guys. I was up moving around. I should have said I was away from keyboard.
Your turn. The door
Right.
shut in front of you, and a triad. Actually, a little more right there.
Get back to here and reload that crossbow. Get pointed at the doors in case something kind of jumps through. That's it for me.
Triad feels a tug.
Do I have to do anything?
Not yet.
Okay. So, I don't know what Jason described this guy as, but looking at his strength, he is really kind of thin.
Who, Triad?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
And he's, like, he flies, so maybe his bones are hollow and he doesn't weigh a lot. Like, maybe he's not the best person holding this door shut.
B.
Okay, Fia is going to start out by moving, and probably that's all she's going to be able to do. How do I do? Okay, the measure, and then I right-clicked. Oh, not right.
If you just
Sorry.
click on your token and start dragging, you will see the movement.
Okay. Real hard to get it exactly.
Yeah, if it's
5.
within a foot or so, that's fine.
It's going to take you a
That
little
didn't
while to
work.
get to us, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Are you on the ruler tool, or are you just dragging your token?
You need to be on.
I'm on the ruler tool.
You need
No,
to
go
be
to
on.
the box at the top.
Okay.
That's better. And when you let it go, you should move.
Sorry, guys.
No.
This is his first time in Foundry today.
Oh.
There you
There
go.
you go.
There we go. And there's not really anything else I can do.
Follow the dwarf.
So then you click in
I
turn.
can't see the dwarf.
Really?
He doesn't have night vision.
Really?
Oh, poop.
Yeah, she has a candle.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
I'm watching
yeah.
my light disappearing because I also don't have
Alright.
night vision.
Okay, you has his
And-
longbow ready, and I'm just gonna aim at the door, and if it opens, I'm gonna put an arrow in something.
Grubble.
I think I'm a coward. I'm just going to move back a little bit.
Kharnak.
I can't move anymore, can I?
No, but you do see a lot of blood around here
Do I?
on the floor.
I will avoid it.
So, and it looks very fresh also.
Okay. Yeah, but nothing I can do. Next.
So, Triad.
Hmm?
Yes.
No, we're all done.
Right, but it's not his turn to do something though.
Because nobody listened to me.
Oh boy.
No, I listened to you. I'm a coward.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Door opens.
We'll try it. Can't
Just
do it.
yanks it right out of his hand. The difference between physical strength is even too much for a roll.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That actually might hit your armor. Does he wish to auto
He
parry?
can't. I.
Oh
would've
yeah,
had-
you put away your sword. So yes, your armor. It does in fact hit your armor. And it does 3 points of SDC damage to your armor.
Okay.
1 for 5.
Correct. We're light.
Okay.
armor.
So, will this automatically do the changes if it goes down?
No.
No.
Okay. I just need to be familiar with when I need to change those things.
So it is you.
Okay. I'm going to put an arrow in that hyena by the door. Let's see if I got the macro set up right. I don't think I got the macro set up right. Oh. Okay. So that means I do it the old-fashioned way.
That completely misses.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was worth a shot, literally.
Triad is blocking door. Only him and that other hyena.
Triad.
And that a complete miss. he's shocked that the puny bird is not falling. And that is the end of the round. So everybody, if you wish to change stances, you can change stances freely, switch weapons freely, and then roll initiative.
I think this is the highest initiative I've rolled in a month.
Did I?
Yeah, my initiative just. There we go.
Wait. So Grubble.
Oh, he realizes he's trapped like a rat and he has to do something. So
That is going to hit armor. Does a little tiny bit of armor. Fee.
Fee is going to do what Fee can do, which right now is just a little closer. Oh, I can finally see Kharnak for a moment.
And then when you're done.
Oh, I forgot to click the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Triad.
So tempted to just fly high enough and leave everybody to die since they all abandoned me on the door. But that's not Jason. He wants to be a hero. So, neither one of these looks like it's taken any damage yet.
This is really the only one that you
Can attack. Okay.
can attack.
All right.
Oh, the other one's behind the door.
The other one's kind of in the corner, and since they are large or very, I can't remember if they're large or very.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, familiarizing myself with it.
So find the
I want H, right?
weapon that has the little die.
I want
20.
H, the H version
The
of
H,
it.
yes. That is going to hit armor. And not do it.
All right.
Rexius.
All right, man. Let's. You know what? It almost never works, but I'm going to try to shoot this crossbow, man.
And you're right.
Yeah.
Well, it hit armor,
Never
so
works.
you might do some SD damage.
Nope, man. Yeah, sorry, dudes.
Oh, is a heavy crossbow supposed to do d6 damage?
No, heavy crossbows are pretty potent.
Yeah.
But yours
know.
is reduced because of dwarven ones.
Dwarvens would be D4s
Why?
because they're small. They get, they're the reverse of Gelfkin. Gelfkins shoot really, really well and accurate, and so they use they use large dice
Yeah.
for bows and small dice for
Oh, okay. So
melee,
this is
and the dwarfs are the flip side. They get the D8s for melee, but D4s for range.
but it's a wind-up weapon, and
With-
we're insanely strong.
Yes,
That's
but
the weird bit. Okay, D4 it is. Good.
it's accuracy as much as weight and
Okay.
you.
Right. I will fire another arrow at that thing.
That's gonna hit armor,
Okay.
and that's gonna do some STC
Yay.
or AS.
Yeah. Yep.
Other.
Right.
Okay, sorry. That was I hit the button twice. So this one's gonna attack Triad again. This is gonna hit Triad. Probably wants to parry it.
He will attempt to parry. Parry is at the top.
That parries.
Nicely done.
Ooh.
And now Kharnak.
Okay. I am running to there.
Okay.
Well, moving to there.
Mm-hmm.
Bracing against that pillar. Does that help? With my crossbow.
I might give you some bonuses to hit.
That's what I was looking for. I'm looking for a number. Because I'm about to use it.
Give me a 2 plus 2.
2. Thank you. And I'm going to shoot this
Okay.
guy. Sorry, he's the only Hynid I can see, right?
Yes, and you can
And these
shoot.
guys are all small in front of him?
Yeah, and my general rule is you can shoot through allies, not
All right.
through enemies.
And he cannot see me.
Correct.
Right.
He won't. He doesn't have a shield, so he couldn't parry.
No,
And-
what I mean is he can't see me, so this is going to be a surprise.
Oh yeah, your first 2 shots in a round are that, yes.
Right. So this is going to get ugly for his ass.
You gotta hit him first.
Pardon?
You have to get him first.
Yes, I do.
All of our ranged people have not been overly ranged.
And
I think that hits him.
Okay, I don't see your number. I just see you rolled some dice privately.
Did I? Self-roll. I'm sorry. Oh, crap. Well, I rolled a 17.
Okay, that hits.
And I will roll it again so that you can see what went into it.
Okay.
Result was the 17.
Well, that's even
or I'll
better.
take that one.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But anyway, I got a 17. So
Most people have it, or people should have it on private GM roll, so I get to see it, they get to see it, but nobody else.
okay, you want me to do that, or
However you want, since this
Yeah, I don't care.
you're not a you're a special guest, so
All right. So
people
I
can
hit
see
him
your rolls. Yes.
with a
you-
sniping roll.
Yes.
Can I use the 21 or do you want me to use the 17? It's important.
Criticals are natural numbers, not.
Nope. It said or
Oh,
for sniping.
okay.
For
If
sniping,
it's a
it
sniping,
says all you have to do is beat 20.
okay,
That's fine.
then let's go ahead and do that 21 since everybody can see that number and people that are watching the
Okey-dokey.
recording can. Because
See
you can ask the group. Normally, I say do it, and whenever it comes out
What do
right,
you guys want to happen? The 17 or the 21?
the 21.
Okay. Done. Incoming.
Basically, for initiative, if people mess up with initiative, it's always keep doing it until you get on the initiative tracker and.
Oh,
Correct.
could I have rolled any lower? Not a lot.
Um,
Anyway, he takes 21.
21. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that did quite a bit to him.
There we go.
Oh, Lehman, I guess I can count it down. The daylight should be at 6 now.
Okay.
And
do you have control of the daylight or not?
Yes, I think I do. Which one down? Oh. It's doing that weird thing again.
Yeah, and I think it's because it's not in the combat tracker, but I don't want a globe of daylight in the combat trackers. In the future, people will just keep track of it on their character.
The wall is would last 3 rounds longer than the daylight.
Okay. So Grubble, you saw a crossbow bolt just slam right into this hyena in front of you.
So while he's surprised, I'll try and stabby him again.
That
Very nice.
does get auto parry. Let's see. Anything. No, he does not parry. You wounded.
Do a nice little kobold cackle at that.
You.
I'm gonna fire another arrow at that guy I've been shooting at.
Gonna hit armor. Good point.
Woohoo.
Try to get. Gonna hit triad. That does not block.
Hey guys, I need to be away from the keyboard for probably about 20-ish minutes.
Okay. Good. Triad is and wobbling. And Kharnak.
Okay. I need to reload. Yes. Is that an action?
No, your rate of fire is just how many shots you get.
I don't know what my rate of fire is.
So you still that is actually you are if you are in your ranged stance.
I'm in hand-to-hand soldier, so that's probably not a good thing. I probably only get the one shot, right?
No, ranged weapons actually fire faster because that's all they're doing. They can either move or actually I forgot that. They normally can only move or fire, not both, and they get more attacks because
Okay.
they're in the back they're just shooting.
All right. So I'll bypass this turn because I already did that. Okay. So I moved and then shot. All at once, and I'll give this one up.
Okay.
But now I'm just shooting. And I even forgot to do the +2. I'll add that as a modifier. Also, are you guys finding it awkward to have to switch from the combat tab to the main tab to see your pools? Anyone?
I know people have talked about it. Yeah, I mean, switching back and forth is.
Yeah, there are things I can't think of all the times off the top of my head, but yes, having to move around and find the different things is sometimes cumbersome.
So, the ones that I'm looking at that appear to be on everything are hit points, SHP, SDC for the pools,
Right.
AR if you're wearing armor, and most everyone is, off, time. Why is there a modifier with no modifier? Oh, it's called modifier. Okay.
Right.
So everybody's got that too, I guess.
Yes.
And then there's difficulty, and then there's attribute check.
Right.
I can have all of those this evening in like 5 minutes, if there's going to be a pause, brought to the combat tab. It'll get a lot more full, but they'll be there and they'll all be on the one tab.
That
Do
would
we
be
want
nice.
that? So at some point, why doesn't everybody grab a beer and I'll make that happen? But that's all I'm just saying I can make that happen
Right.
in about 5 minutes.
Okay. I think it would be beneficial. What do other people think? So you don't have to keep switching back between main and combat. Your
Yeah,
main
I
tab
think-
would have your primary attributes, which you just look at every once in a while.
Well, I
and
won't move them. I'll copy them.
Or copy them. Okay.
There will be a copy on the combat tab.
Ah, okay. So then they'll be on both tabs.
Yeah, because what I was thinking is like the main weapons that you had equipped wouldn't have been bad to have on the main tab, but if you can put all that stuff on the combat tab, so it works the same.
Mm-hmm.
I'm confused enough as it is, so it doesn't really matter to me.
I haven't played the system. Catching the first time I even rolled it, so I don't have input.
I definitely think it has a lot of value to put it on the combat tab.
Okay. I'll put the common ones then. If you've got special kinds of ammunition, well, as long as it's named ammo, then it will show up on the tab as well. I'll make sure that at least something named ammo comes over.
Okay. So it looks like we are at the bottom of another round.
Mm-hmm.
So count down the globe. Then starting up with a new one. So if you wish to, you can switch your stances, be in the stance that you want to be in, switch weapons if you wish to switch weapons, and then can roll your initiative.
You said just keeping your initiative is a option,
No,
or should it?
You have to
Okay.
roll it. It's if you're switching weapons and things like that.
Yeah, the option
Gotcha.
staying or switching stances, switching or keeping your weapon.
Okay. Oh, it was a special one-time thing of the setup.
Right. I just want it on recording, Jason. I'm very sorry. Things don't look good for you.
Yeah, it's this one. He's gonna hit. Oh, that was so close.
So he would like to try his chance at a dodge?
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah, if he has the thing, go for it. Yeah. He dodged. he has done stuff that his paladin Sir Emery could only dream of. And
by the way,
Bob's not even here right now. He's
everybody standing behind Triad. He literally has entrails dripping out of his stomach right now. You might need to get somebody up here to guard this fucking door.
So press the little hand symbol next to him so he doesn't, because he used his dodge.
That's how you do that. Okay.
Yep. It's been a while since somebody done one of those.
He looks really like as bad as he could possibly look without laying down on the ground.
And Grubble. That's probably going to hit. Okay, wounded. Yep, that hits.
Death from many small cuts. Yeah.
Well, a couple of small cuts and a really big crossbow to the heart.
So go ahead and move it to Fee. So you see,
Still not seeing anything.
like right around here,
Mm-hmm.
blood, and it looks like somebody butchered some type of monkey or ape that had like 20-foot long arms, and just like cut it up and butchered it. It's when I say butcher, I mean like they took meat off of it for later butchery. And
Professional rather than, emotional.
yes.
Oh, I forgot to click that. Sorry, I'll get that down.
I will go ahead and oh no, my own rules. Okay, so that one's there, that one's there. He did that. Nina.
I'm hoping there's still a battle by then.
That will hit the hyena.
Hmm.
Nina is wounded.
That was quick.
Oh, it was just merely a case of we couldn't touch anything before.
You.
The hyenas are bad because they have good armor class, but we weren't even able to hit the hyenas.
You were just having bad luck with the dice?
Yeah,
The
but-
people up there also were either non-combatants or wounded.
Right.
Or bonus by like 2 points.
Right.
So, was Joe playing you?
Yes, I'm playing you. Sorry, I was okay. So the hyena that I've been shooting is dead.
Yes.
Okay, so I need to move these character sheets so I can change my target to the next thing I can see, which is that hyena standing behind it. Okay, and
That is going to hit.
all right.
Oh. You get extra damage for that.
Oh, do I?
Well, you're using sniping.
Yep.
Sniping's only for the first 2 actions in a combat.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought you said a round.
If I said round, I messed up. It lasts the here. Let's look at it. It's only come up recently when I had 2 people grab it. So
Yeah, people hadn't been sniping very often.
Modifier, that's why.
Oh, okay. Let's see. First and second
Modifier,
attacks
that's
with the
the-
weapon
In the same round.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it says, so that's what we will do, but it should be first round. But that's what happens when you write something differently than how you want it to be. So we'll go with it. Your first two attacks are going to get that special big thing, and then next
Okay.
time we play, it'll be switched.
You get hit with a Nerf hammer.
Okay, so
Well,
what
I
did
mean,
I get?
you have to admit, a crit for the first 2 attacks every single round.
Yeah,
pretty-
that's huge.
Only if you roll 20 or higher.
Yep.
But really, if you just want to even this out a bit, it's if they can't see you attacking.
All right. But yeah, all right. I hit next turn.
Okay, sorry you hit that.
Yeah. Rolled 8 damage, so
24.
oh, okay.
Kharnak.
Just a moment. Oh, they get double damage unless it's a 20 or higher, and then it's triple. I see, that's excessive. But, okay, anyway.
And it is kind of implied that they can't know you're there with the surprise shot.
Yeah. So out of line of sight, for example. But the, can I wait?
No, but now that these 2 are, you could get the other hyenid. who's
Oh, I
there.
can shoot this one?
Yeah, because the other one fell down. It was kind of the other big
Okay,
hyenid blocking.
good. Well,
But
I'm braced.
he is no longer blocking.
I'm firing at that one. I'm on the wrong tab. Yep.
Yep,
Um,
that's gonna smash.
18. I could roll lower, see? 113. Oh, sorry.
Gave him a pretty decent hit.
Yeah.
For a triad, I will let him move. He did do a dodge, so if he wants to have dodged backwards, I think that is appropriate.
So You know your brother better than I do. He wants to be a hero, and nobody else is stepping up.
He wants to be a hero, but he also said he's not stupid because he's the one that
Okay.
wanted to shut the door.
That's fine.
and
That's fine.
and would have done it if Phyrexius had not gone through.
Sorry, close the door. Then yes, he actually. How tall is the tunnel versus the chamber out there?
The same.
So how high is it?
20 feet. You could go about 15 without,
Okay.
knocking your head up against wings.
So
up
he's
against.
gonna move. He's gonna move back and go up 15.
Okay. You know how to do the up? Remember? Yep. Okay.
Because he is bad off.
Okay. So this one.
He did yell. It's like somebody else is gonna have to stand in the door.
And that would be Grubble. Stuck in a door.
Yeah. You'd think they'd have a smoother, like, what if you draw a square around it? Is that an easier way to select a token that's there?
You can. That's what I did to get them out of the door. That I wasn't opening and closing the door instead of grabbing the token.
Because we have a lot of people that close doors instead of selecting on their character in the doorway.
I think that is gonna hit Grubble's armor.
But he can dodge, right?
If he wishes to automatic dodge and not take armor damage, that is fine.
But he can automatic dodge and still take armor damage, right?
Yes,
Yeah, so he might as well. There's no loss.
correct.
So I roll dodge.
Yep. And you dodged. Your armor did not take damage. And it is Grubble's turn.
Wheel like a pig and stab at him.
That is going to hit armor. Point of armor. You.
Right. I am going to shoot that hyena. Let me just wait. Oh wait, I'm looking at the map wrong. I need to target that guy. Right. So firing. That looks like an armor hit.
Yes.
Oh hey. Woohoo! Point of armor damage.
Yep. Kharnak.
Oh! How low can I roll? So that's an armor hit, right?
Yes.
Yep.
He takes 22 to the armor.
It's not a 1.
2.
Wish I'd done that in the first roll. But okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
That him again. Swing at Grubble. That looks like it's gonna tear the little kobold there.
Dodge.
Do I have dodges left?
Yeah, you have auto dodge.
Okay.
And you dodged.
Squealing like a kobold.
Okay, so we're again at the end of the round, so countdown and effects. and then go ahead and switch stances if you want to switch stances. Roll initiative.
Did I not have my character selected? Do I need to?
You should just have
Roll
to
it.
roll the initiative thing on the top. I just haven't moved it to the turn because I needed to.
Gotcha.
As long as it rolled in the chat, he's the one that reorders it basically.
Okay. I'm used to that being auto done.
Right.
Okay. Kharnak.
Alrighty then. I think it needs to die.
I would agree.
That will
Ooh.
probably do it. 18.
Oh, you just made him unhappy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's the second time I've hit him for like that much damage.
Yeah, he has shock points, which are all gone now, so he's wounded.
Okay.
He's really, he's looking bad. Barely standing. Grubble.
Is there any way I could get behind him?
No.
Okay.
He's still kind of in that door, and it's very difficult to get through. That's going to hit her.
That figures.
The heck kind of armor are they wearing?
They have a plate and chain.
Okay.
B.
He is going to try to move in. Try to get it.
Yeah, you can see torchlight up ahead. Like
Okay. I might yet get to this combat. I did not realize that my combat speed was so slow.
Yeah, based off of your physical prowess.
Yeah, I didn't.
If you're done, you can go ahead and pass it to you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Get that.
All right, I'm going to move back a little bit, and then I'm going to shoot that guy again.
You moved back.
Oh, that's right.
So do you want to move back, or do you?
Yeah, let's see. I was right.
Control Z
there.
moves you back to where you started.
Okay. All right.
And you can do it twice and you'll bounce back and forth.
All right. Yeah, I'll shoot him. Yeah, and bouncing arrows off of armor. Woohoo. Okay.
Pass it along to Triad.
Hey, now I see someone.
Let me see. What kind of light source does Triad have? Because he can't see in the dark.
I don't know. You have to check his first page. He has it down.
Alrighty. I don't see anything, so he's just gonna stay there at the edge of the light.
Okay. Shoot Phyrexius.
Literally just raining blood in that square.
And you just happen to be flying towards a healer.
He has no idea that he's doing that. He's just watching an overrun happen.
Okay, this guy's attack Grubble.
Ooh.
And completely missed.
Oh wow.
Lehman,
Yes.
there is a weirdness in the Foundry system with light.
Okay.
Actually, Triad can probably see the light that's emanating from Fioleta, can he?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me
And-
guess. You guys rolled attacks for Rexius while it was gone, and he hit every single one of them.
He did.
Yes, he did.
The one.
It just happened to be armor, every single one of
Okay.
them.
All right, that's fine.
And you completely missed Triad parrying and dodging. And getting down to 1 hit point and failing to get knocked unconscious like his idol, Sir Emery.
Yeah.
Like Sir Emery does every single fight.
Yeah. He failed to parry when he was on death's door, but dodged out of the way.
Amazing. I guess you'd be surprised.
Hey, Chris.
It looks like Bauer is
Hi, Chris.
here.
Cool.
Yeah.
You are not dead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Things look both better and worse.
Yeah.
According to my screen, everything's black, so I'm going to have to retry again.
It might take a while. If you didn't see anything at first, it might also just take a while to load up.
Could it be that someone else is on his character? Could that play in?
Shouldn't.
No.
That high-ended takes 33.
Wow.
Jeez.
Triad, don't fly in the way.
I'm 15 feet in the air. I don't think I could possibly be in a dwarf's way.
That's what that plus 15. Okay.
Grubble. There is one hyena.
In the door.
That hits.
Nice.
Oh.
Okay.
Roll, Peter, roll a d20.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, just roll a d. Okay, you rolled higher than 10. I don't necessarily see a point of keeping the hyena alive with 1 hit point.
Okay. Right.
It would have been 2 on the other hand.
Yep. Okay.
So, Bauer, if you are ready to take back over you can.
Mhm.
It's your turn. Oh, you do see this hyena hacking his way through the wall of thorns, and looks like he will probably burst out next turn.
I bought as many rounds as I could.
Okay.
Well, whoever is playing you, keep playing them until I know what's going on.
All right. You is going to shoot at that hyena that's hacking its way through the wall, if I can see him.
It looks like you can see him because that globe of daylight is
Mhm.
still there.
All right.
That's going to hit.
Okay. Yay, minimum damage. Yep. But hey, damage is damage.
And wasn't it like 2 or 3 times? 3 times?
3 times, so 21. Sorry, I wasn't saying what he rolled. It was
Oh,
7 times 3
okay.
is 21.
Wow. So yeah. Right. And I will pass the. I'll attempt to pass the turn on.
Well, you're the last, so
Oh, I'm the last, so okay. Oh! That did a lot of damage. Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
so switch stances if you want to switch stances. Otherwise, just roll initiative.
Okay.
And Grubble.
sorry
Oh,
I
sorry.
rolled late.
I want to go grab Solus, and can I grab him and drag him back through the door?
Oh, I forgot I even put a counter on them for the wall. Sorry, then.
Yeah, it's been counting down.
Oh, okay.
Let me just. Couple people.
I was late to the roll. I'm sorry. I kind of zoned out.
Okay.
So do we know if there's any more bad guys over there?
You just shot you, as in you and you, just
Yeah.
shot one that is still alive.
Mhm.
He's hacking through that wall of thorns that I put up.
Alright.
So sorry, Peter. What were you asking about Grubble?
He wants to go grab Solus and bring Solus back to the other side of the door.
Does he have the checked his movement? If so, then that's fine.
Well, it's 28 to Solus, so that would be basically 60 to go out, grab, bring him back. And it says, where's his movement? Movement feet per round is 90.
So, yeah.
And if you press the space button, you can set a waypoint, and then it'll continue. He overshot.
I don't know how I ended up there.
Okay.
To there, then.
Oh, no problem.
So I bring Solus back inside the.
You already brought him back.
Okay.
Yep.
Somebody could possibly
I will
heal him if
attempt to
they've got
shoot
the ability.
the same thing as last time.
That is going to hit armor.
Okay.
I think. Hold on. This one's different. He has chain, but it still hits armor. Bounce.
Okay. I hear you, dog.
B.
So I can see these two. Can I say something to Fee? Oh, I guess she's figured it out.
Well, and I am calling out, or she's calling out to him saying, "Come down, I can help you."
I didn't know if she could see the bleeding winged warrior there.
I could.
The blood's probably dripping to the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I
it's a
could
matter
see
of
her.
daylight,
Or see him.
not range. Okay, so I am going to shoot the guy in the wall because I can see him.
The funny thing is, I don't think I see Kharnak.
Boom.
You're so dead.
So that is if
27.
it's normally 3 times, it's 4 times. Because rolling a 20 adds a multiplier.
Okay, 36.
Yeah, he's beyond dead.
Although I think the sniping trumps this one. But that's fine.
Well, I think sniping after this will be just the first round of combat.
That's what the intention was, but I saw that's not how I wrote it.
Okay.
That's why I'm keeping it. I don't... Even if I've messed up, I usually let it go for a session before I announce it.
So we can all be sad at the beginning of the next session.
Yes!
Yeah.
But if the target's unaware that he's being shot, or shot at, or from where he's being shot, I think that's not the intent.
The intent is you're really good at the beginning of combat, and then people are not, even though the token is stable, people are still moving around and kind of that judgment.
Okay.
Rexius, you were not killed.
Somehow not dead. So Rexius is gonna write a song about how awesome he was, and he was able to grab. I think it says Cassius.
Yes.
Yep.
And drag Cassius
How
back
much?
there. He has 140 foot long. Yeah, baby. Right here.
40. What the heck is he?
Mostly.
Very
A bunch of dead bodies here.
What he is mostly useless, but very fast.
Yes, Rexius is.
Wow! Wow!
Hmm.
Gloves came off there.
Yeah, no, Rexius is amazing.
He's a bard.
And Palladium bards are not the magic people. They
They're
sing.
not. They
They're-
just sing. He shoots a crossbow. I think he hits the broadside of a barn roughly half the time.
Right.
You know, look, the very first combat we were in, he was actually pretty good with the crossbow, and like ever since then, he hasn't been able to hit shit.
Yeah,
It's
he
been-
like that first session
yeah,
where he was introduced, he actually did pretty decent with it.
He kicked some ass in
So-
that very first combat.
Triad comes down. He says, "We have unconscious individuals that we might need up before you fix all of my wounds."
Hmm.
So I am going, unless people don't want me to, I'm going to remove these dead tokens so that they're not in the way of everybody.
That's fine. Just as long as
Yeah.
I remember to loot and apparently butcher hyenas for food.
And combat is over at this point?
Yes, I'm going to end combat. Empty that.
I'm going to move forward, and if I recognize anybody from before...
You'd recognize the unconscious person right here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hello,
Cassius there.
Cassius. Nice to see you.
And
Sorry you couldn't see
a
me.
bunch of people that you have not met before.
So the spider web over here is actually a wall of thorns.
Yeah.
It was just, it took a while to chop through it, so I figured that was a decent way to represent it.
Seeing as you guys managed to get into trouble again, how many of my bolts am I able to retrieve?
So you roll a d6, and you don't want to roll a 6, otherwise you roll for a d6 for each one, and if you roll a 6, then it broke any other number, you are able to retrieve it.
You are such a special kitty.
Joe, were you playing my character earlier?
get
Yes, I
them all back.
was.
How many arrows did you shoot?
Oh, a bunch. I don't remember how many exactly.
Mhm.
Let's see.
What round did we end on? Do you remember?
We ended on round 7.
So probably 8.
Yeah.
I rolled no 6s, so I get them all back.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, 8 arrows sounds about
But
right.
then this daylight thingy should probably be going out, and so the Wall of Thorns.
Very soon.
Wall of Thorns in 16 minutes.
Minutes. Well,
Yeah.
all right.
It's 4 minutes for the Globe of Daylight and 16 minutes for the Wall of Thorns.
Although I should.
Is a round a minute?
Yes.
Yes, in first edition Palladium, it's a minute.
Okay, run it back to D&D. Okay.
Yeah, original D&D.
Mm-hmm.
I am not seeing where I've got my powers. I don't know if I'm supposed to click somewhere or just let people know what's happened. It's just a ISP normally.
You can whisper to the
companion.
Lehman if it doesn't. If it's information to share, everybody's going to end up seeing it. So if you don't want people to see it, you need to whisper to Lehman.
Okay, while we're in this little configuration pause, I'm going to go into the system settings and pull that stuff to where you can see it in the combat tab. Defenses, we'll put the hit points in the armor there.
Liam and I'm going to go ahead and transfer.
Okay. To you doing triad?
Did you hear what Triad said, though, right?
Yeah, I heard what Triad said, and that's what I'm trying to figure out is I have enough for 3 transfers. There's 3 unconscious people, and there's you. I can do the speed up the healing as
You is
well.
okay.
I can do increased healing where it just increases their or doubles their recovery.
That's per night of rest.
Right.
You're gonna check with Lehman to see if it works on my character.
The healing damage transfer works.
Transfer damage isn't technically healing. He is taking your damage and moving it.
And who
okay.
is that? Fiona?
Fioleta, yeah.
Fioleta? You is fine. I don't need any healing.
Okay.
Lehman,
Yes.
I'm gonna close out of Grumble then.
Okay. And while
I do
James
have
is doing that, we did just end the combat. So let's go ahead and take like a 10-minute break.
Okay.
Back.
Loot the corpses.
Lehman, are you still there? No. He won't
Yeah.
be.
Yes, I'm still here.
Modifier and
I don't see where my character went.
So we are.
I think you're hiding behind the door.
Oh, I'm behind the door. Okay.
Yeah, you might have to draw a box around the character and then use the arrow keys to move
Otherwise,
it.
Just gonna.
Or you.
I was able to grab the.
Sometimes you can't. If that
Yeah.
ever happens, that's how
Yeah.
you work. So, Jason is with us. So yes, they kind of
Jason.
explained what had happened to Triad. He actually did like a parry once, and then he failed a parry, but was able to dodge, and then he got hit. He decided to fly up and away at that point.
well,
in time.
what happened is we parried one. Then you got hit because we failed to parry. And then but you didn't have a dodge because you'd already used your action. And then you got hit because they have a lot more actions than you do. And when you were at 1 hit point, they hit you. I parried but missed, and then dodged and flew backwards and up 15 feet in the air.
Nice.
So you survived by that dodge.
Good.
So
And this is the second time you have failed to follow in your mentor's footsteps and be unconscious during a fight.
Fee was able to heal Solus and Cassius to a point where they can make save versus coma and death. And you need to do it 2 out of 3 times, but you can use the one, or no, it's you have to use the mundane one, correct? Is that what?
Correct.
So click
Yeah.
where it says mundane, not mystical.
Can I take extra time?
No, because you're unconscious.
Well, that would be the epitome of the extra time.
And I think I'm going to use up the last of my power to do a self-healing if we've got the 10 rounds to do it in, so 10 minutes.
So Cassius became conscious, and Solus is conscious, and now both of you have the dreaded permanent injury roll. So roll percentile.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
I forget. Did we want high or low on this?
You want low.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
that's awesome.
So Solus, you have major brain damage. -3 IQ and -1 ME.
Ouch.
So on your IQ, where
Do
it
I
says,
still qualify to be a wizard?
I don't know, do you?
I need to check.
So on your character sheet, in notes under IQ, right? I would actually put a negative or put a 1 dot or a 1 parenthesis -3 IQ, and then do it on a -1 on your ME, and also label it 1 because that is 1 injury. If there's a way to get rid of an injury, then that would heal all 4 of those.
So what am I doing again? I'm sorry, I was.
So open up IQ and open up ME. And
Okay.
on those, mark like a 1 somehow, the number 1 parenthesis, major brain damage, -3 IQ, and on the other one, on ME, write 1 parenthesis, major brain damage, -1 ME. So that way, if it's healed, you know that both of those are your first permanent physical damage, and therefore would get healed together.
So yeah, I can't be a wizard anymore. So does that
Is
mean
he able to cast still? Or?
do I lose all the knowledge of powers that I have?
No, you just would not gain levels. You'll gain experience, and if that ever gets increased, you then gain levels, or you can go into a different occupation.
You could always be a runway model.
And then Cassius, 88, is minor brain damage, -1 IQ.
Oh yeah, my brain damage. Yeah.
Huh.
All right. Now,
Yeah, rolling 93 to 100 is very, very bad for
yeah.
academics.
How do you go about healing that kind of thing?
Restoration,
Which
possible power
takes-
circles, or finding something special in the world.
Really high level shit.
Yeah, and it comes at a cost to the ones who do it. If I, as a psychic, do it, I permanently lose 5 of my psychic power every time I do it. For casters, it's a point of physical endurance.
Like,
It's costly.
It's that thing where your character's not dead, so, but you still don't. It's not modern D&D where you just fall over at 0 and jump back up. It's if you go negative, you are messed
There are
up
consequences.
but alive.
Yeah. Warhammer First Edition was like that.
Right. If you didn't just
Warhammer
roll
First
crazy,
Edition.
which was just tells you the bloody ways you were dismembered or got your head.
Right. I really like it for that.
Cole Maine is still not healed enough where he can see stable.
okay.
He gets out the coma. You do know everybody except for Fee and Kharnak know because he did it in front of you the last time he was hurt. Is he pulled out some scrolls, read from them, and healed himself.
Which one? The one who's still unconscious?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, crap.
I pulled out the scrolls and read them with him.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
So
He was unconscious and I read them. So while I'm holding apparently some of my soft tissue in my hands, looking at it forlornly, I will mention that to people. It's like you just got to be able to read the dwarven language. Oh,
I can do that.
it's KRZT.
Yep.
He's
I'm
got
a dwarf. I can read it.
He's got scrolls that will heal him.
How many?
2 left.
I have 2 left.
Two mend stone scrolls. I see. Okay.
Yep.
So, can anybody else read Dwarvish?
I cannot. I read Vale.
Solus can, but he really doesn't give a shit right now.
Okay.
How do I pop this open to
Well,
edit
somebody
the
mentioned
skill?
that. I'll come over. I'm within earshot.
Yeah.
So the guy who's down has a scroll on him that I can read and that will heal him.
yes.
I will do that.
Okay.
Well, let's just be absolutely certain that I can read it and not just speak it, but I'm pretty sure I can. Speak
Wait, before you
additional.
do that, I would
Yep.
like to try using hypnotic suggestion on
On who?
the unconscious guy, so he doesn't blindly run forward into combat unthinkingly. I would like to make that suggestion to him.
I think I can stop him from doing that. Unless he's a lot stronger than I am.
Well, if
What are you?
before you arrived, we had a battle plan, and he disregarded it and ran into combat.
I see. I'm familiar with that concept. I do it all the time.
Oh, please don't.
So you read one of the scrolls.
So I can read write my native language.
Okay.
It's at a 38, but still. I will take my time and do it carefully.
Yes. Okay. So Colmaine, This was actual mystical healing, so you can click on your character sheet where it says save versus coma and death mystic.
Uh-huh.
You can give me you want to succeed 2 out of 3 times.
Okay. Well, that's his failure. Success. Success.
Okay, now you get to give me that
Percent.
percentile.
You want a 97 or higher because I don't think it affects your character.
100.
Roll,
Lehman?
roll 1d100, yes.
Yeah.
Roll low. Oh dear.
So you also get minor brain damage, and your IQ drops by 1.
All of these things just, you know, if I would have gotten that one, I'd still be a wizard.
Mm-hmm.
So what you want to do on your main tab on your character
Mhm.
sheet, go to edit your intelligent quotient, your IQ.
Yep.
Drop your value there by 1,
Yep.
and then in the notes write down
Minor brain damage.
-1 IQ. Know what happened.
You could create that as a modifier, all at once. Sorry, my brain is just kicking in. Here, I'll create it, and I'll drop the major and the minor. This is easy. So, creating an item. Major brain damage. It is a modifier. And we'll probably screw it. You can fiddle around with images later. Okay, so it's -3.
What, they don't have a hemorrhaging brain?
Oh, it's just you
Your
have to search
primary
through
attribute.
the images.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I'm trying to do this quickly. Maybe you can search through the images. You can edit this thing at the same time I am. It's in the items tab as major brain damage, and you could find an appropriate image for it. -3 primary attribute IQ. Is it called IQ?
Yes.
And the other one is called ME.
ME.
Yes. Minus.
All right.
Mental endurance or willpower.
So IQ. Add that one. Come on. And then -1 to a primary attribute named me. And it is a condition or status, I suppose. Good enough. And we'll leave it not always on so that you can see it. Who was it who got that?
Solus.
Solus, where are you? Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, joy for turning that on. Yep, it worked.
Yep. Okay. So you've erased all the rest of it?
I have fixed what I had and then turned that on, and it went back to where I am sad again.
Right. Good enough. So that's major. Oh, did I drag it on before he put the image on it?
Maybe I just see it as a bar. I don't.
You're right. Actually, if we open it, Pete's sake. Edit. Yeah. Too soon. Right click, delete.
Hey, I'm happy again.
Yeah, okay. Now you're not.
No, for very much longer.
Sad.
Yeah, but now you can, now when you edit it, you
Now
can
I
see
can
that
see
there's
what
a
my
wee
brain
brain
looks
thingy.
like.
Yeah.
Because I held.
All right. So that's done. And then I'm going to take the major brain damage, duplicate it, call it minor. Sorry, I'm talking through this. so that you guys know what can be done.
You're fine.
-1 to primary attribute IQ. Nothing to ME. And conditioner status. Who are the victims?
Cassius?
Cassius and
Colmaine.
Colmaine, yeah.
Yep.
Cassius, it's on your sheet. You'll have to turn it on.
Okay.
Colmaine, there you are.
So I will re-edit my IQ.
It's on your sheet. You can turn it on. And then that way, when you're healed, you can simply delete the disadvantage, and then you're good.
Okay, let's see. And that's on which tab?
Main tab,
Main.
primary attribute mods.
Main tab, primary attribute mods. Okay. Minor brain damage. Yeah.
And then
Oh.
I'll go back and do all the different ones because I know a couple of you have
Okay.
other ones.
Well, this was my third injury, so yeah.
Well, I do potentially also have some things to help with recovery using medicine
Okay.
or herbalism.
Yep.
Oh, Solus is a doctor. He's a little foggy on his
he was a doctor.
He still is. There ain't nothing that took that away. You stripped me of my magic, but not of my practice.
Yes, you just need more practice than ever now.
You know what the C student in medical school is called?
Doctor.
The defendant in a malpractice suit?
Sometimes.
Okay, so the hyenids that were there, they all have. I wanna say they are actually there. Get back. No, they were large. So they were large. So they had large plate and chain. So there was three of those. There was one that was in normal chain, and they had large arming.
Good loot. If we had a wagon. Or a dwarf with a very large backpack.
Or you could just take it over to the entrance, which isn't too far away, and pile it up there.
Right. Well, what if we just leave it where it sits? And if we're alive to casually pick it up on our way out, then we do that. If we're running, we're not taking it anyway. Counter argument?
Are we going to hang out here for a little while to heal up, or are we out of time?
Dwarf, the only argument is that Rockman likes to eat armor.
Pardon?
The crystallans absorb armor.
Go to it.
I told him he should eat his food first before we go consuming potential loot. But
So did you all kill the hyenas and everything?
I don't know how much food everyone brought to make it through this adventure.
You the short triad not the you. Triad was able to, about for half of the remainder of the fight, hold the hyenids off at the door, and then when
archers made work with them.
Took out the other ones while Grubble was kind of.
Okay.
So did someone write down the loot? Or did Lehman just list it and no one wrote it down? Okay, so Lehman, could you...
I didn't write it down. I didn't know what was happening, so...
So he could put a post-it on the map
large...
saying there's a bunch of stuff sitting there.
3 suits
unless we're taking it with us.
Plate and chain. 1 large. Is it? You said large? large.
Yes,
chain.
large.
So 1 large chain, 3 large plate chain.
And
What about the sword?
4 large arming swords.
Okay.
I did not write any of that down, Chris. No,
I wrote it down, so it's at least listed somewhere.
what were the swords?
Arming sword.
Arming swords.
What is that?
It's what D&D calls long swords.
Okay. I was just curious. I'd never heard the term.
That's the actual real term.
Cool.
Yep. Yeah, I don't remember the exact oak shot typology for them, but yeah.
So I think we do need to take. We're just gonna have to find a place in here to rest for the night.
Yeah.
There's
Not
some
by
nice
the
comfy
well.
beds down this way, and a door that you can lock behind you,
Wait, what?
says Kharnak. Sorry. This way.
I was gonna say most of the people here can't see in the dark.
Yeah. I know.
So if you as in the character you pick
Yes.
up your torch, you can
Yes.
you can turn on your light and I will take it off of the ground.
I just picked it up and lit me up.
Wait.
I had started to click on triad instead of myself.
Are we all moving along the?
Going straight ahead.
In here.
We go north, where
West.
Colmain's at.
East.
Or
East. Go east.
Just keep going east.
Yeah.
Okay.
East through the intersection, and then south at Kharnak.
Oh, so many doors.
Oh, hey. Bunks. Well, beds.
Hey, Lehman, I have my own version of Mars the Attack Cat.
Oh.
Charles, one eye, is giving me the claw of attention. Yeah. Saying, you are not paying attention to me. He looks a lot like Mars, but he only has one eye.
Yeah.
So Odin would have
Everything's
been much
going
more
slow.
appropriate.
All right.
So, if you guys don't need me for all the healing and stuff, then I will park myself out here at the intersection and sit in the hallway, watching both west and south.
Okay.
Somebody's stuck in the doorway over there, Rexius. Is he not with us? I'll move him.
Yeah, he said he might be AFK. I don't know if he came back yet.
Okay. So,
If I can have an hour to meditate, back, I believe 4 ISP, which I could
okay, what happened?
potentially increase the healing on 2 players.
Yeah.
To double
I moved Rexius into the room, and then he jumped back out.
I moved him. Maybe somebody else also moved me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
Wait,
Is that the owner of Rexius?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Although I think maybe I need.
We saw
Here's the
you
thing I need to
staying in the middle of a door and were concerned that you weren't with the rest of the people.
We thought you might have had brain
So close.
Okay.
Except y'all did.
He was too busy thinking of the lyrics.
Right. You do have to record how brave he was in the last battle and how he conquered all.
Yep.
Now I'm refreshing my footer since it's like some of my buttons are missing. They're back now.
So, Lehman,
Yes.
I don't know if they moved the bodies, but I'm going to.
Okay.
While they're all resting,
Mhm.
all of these bodies that are collected around the door, I'm going to move them
You're gonna
here.
Okay.
Okay, so
But-
that they're out of sight around the corner. Do a
But-
little. Well, there's blood all over the floor, so they're unlikely to notice more blood. But they can probably smell it.
I will be right back.
Okay.
I'm going AFK.
Okay. How long are we resting for? 8 hours.
I don't think we're in fighting condition and we're trapped in this place, so I think we're making camp for at least the night.
Okay. I'd like to meditate for an hour. After the hour, I should have 4 ISP back. I can use 2 to increase Coleman's, double his healing rate, and 2 to increase Triad's healing rate, double it. Hit point, check point, rate.
And if Rexius or you wouldn't mind spelling me after, I don't know, 4 hours or so, then they can come out here and sit beside me while I take a nap here against the wall.
Oh heck yeah! I mean, I'm going to practice on my my lute here, my mandolin.
You are
You
not.
can sleep to that, right?
You take one little strum and that'll be the end of your lute.
So, Lehman, I want to take extra time and treat my wounds.
Okay.
Oh, I also have Comfrey that I could potentially use. But I think it says level points or recovery, which would be 1. So I might want to hold off on using.
Oh, Lehman, what's the... Okay, time. Where is the... stressed or not?
On the skill page, it's just a button to press.
It's just in a different spot than the other ones are.
I'm back.
Okay. So you do not get to your hour.
Oh, that sucks. How long did I get to treat my wound?
Oh, about 30 minutes.
Did I get to 30 minutes?
You got.
Okay. Then I will make the roll.
Oh, misery. Whoa, 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 whoa. Lehman?
I see that you can see up to this point. Yes?
Well, I can see, but I can hear.
Correct. I was just getting them out and around the corner.
Uh-huh.
And now you get to make
They
a
just moved
perception.
90 feet in my direction. Perception roll. There's nothing else happening except them moving down the hallway. And I'm on guard. Okay, I'll do perception for you.
It's easy. This
I'll
is
stop
this
being a
place is
whiny little
not
critter.
on Earth.
Isn't it?
No, I mean
Percep-
like you're in a dimension in hell right now.
Oh, that's why the door closed behind us. Yeah, digging out of it could have been tricky.
Yes.
So perception, is it just the roll in the header?
Yep.
So no bonus, no blah.
It's just a roll. Oh,
Well, there's that.
they just get a little bit closer. They get to there. And that's when you notice it.
Shoot.
No, they actually tried a teleport out, a teleport portal.
Mystic portal.
Mystic
Out of
portal, that's
wherever
what
they
it's
were?
called. And
Oh, the group did.
yeah,
Okay.
after the first fight that they did, they tried to leave and they found out that they were trapped. So they probably would have told you that information.
Yeah.
And, unless somebody just says, no, we kept it secret, haha.
No, I would have. I would have let them know that the door's sealed and there's no way out.
So yes, you see a large group of hyenids carrying bows and hyenas.
Carrying bows. Well. Then I'm moving to... Come on! I'm trying to move me. There. And bracing against the wall. Shit. Well, I'm going to shoot and then yell, "We're under attack." Shooting. And I'm going to shoot one of the ones with a bow. Like this guy.
Okay. And just
Combat.
tell Joe, you used all of those, I'm pretty sure.
I had 2 left.
2 left?
Yep.
Does he have a grenade?
Um,
One would shoot.
Yep.
Who brought
Yeah.
the holy hand grenade? Oh, that would have been Sir Emery.
Okay. So that sort of thing doesn't exist, right?
Correct.
Okay. So he's going to be hurting. Oh my goodness! Wow. 112. He takes 15.
Okay, could you mark that one again? Because I was looking at Cassie. Okay.
And then I yell, "We're under attack." I can't see them yet, but I can hear them. Well, actually, can I see them?
I don't think you can see them. They're right outside of your range.
Okay, then I would say just the 5, because there's no way I could aim that one.
Yep.
Not the 15. But I am shooting down a filled corridor full of bodies.
Yes, and you yell out. So, having said that, let's go ahead. Let me pull in combat track. Everybody start adding yourself to combat.
So the more I think about this, the spell points and the ISP,
those don't change.
They should probably go on the skills page.
Oh, on the skills.
That's where all your spells are.
It's true.
I didn't think that.
Spells and psychic abilities.
Sorry, what are we talking about?
When you move the stuff to the combat page, you move the hit points and armor and stuff.
We told you to do it because
we told you to move MP and ISP to the combat page, but actually all of those are listed on the skills page.
So you don't want them there, you want them on the skills page, down by spells.
And actually, you know what?
Or with modifier time and off, right in the middle of the page.
To be complicated about it, I guess, or less complicated, it can be on combat page if you have a combat spell, but most of your spells are utilitarian, so having them on all 3 pages.
I can do that right now.
Should we be rolling initiative?
Yes.
Just a minute.
Rolling.
MP, ISP. So I can save this, but then I need to refresh, and then they'll be there.
Okay.
And then we'll need to refresh, right?
Yeah.
So did we get any hit points back from resting?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
We have to rest overnight.
You only had 30 minutes.
Yep.
or thereabouts.
I had time to bandage myself, and that's as far as we got.
So you should see them there. If you don't, then I've made a mistake.
Let me refresh. I was just looking at that because I was looking at my spells, and then I was like going, oh, I don't know how many magic points I have, so I had to flip to a different tab to see how many I had.
Mm-hmm.
I'll refresh too. Sorry, I've been putting in my powers.
Yep, I see him on the skill page.
Good.
Yes, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome. And if Lehman, if you look at the configure settings, system settings, then you'll see what it was that I did.
Okay.
And you'll be able to copy that same pattern.
Okay.
Are they on the skills tab?
They're underneath the
Oh,
view.
there they are. I see ISP.
Just
Yeah,
let
I
me
put
know
them
how
with
many
skills
points.
rather than spells, just in the middle of the tab.
Yep,
That's fine.
that works.
I just need to know where to look for.
Mm-hmm.
Just gives me an idea of how many I have when I'm looking at what my options are.
I'm still reloading, refreshing.
That's fine.
It took me a bit.
Lehman rolled entirely too many dice. Oh, Lehman, my initiative is lower. But wounded was not turned on for me.
Okay.
I don't think I rolled mine. I'm sorry.
I guess because they took me straight out, or maybe because I refreshed, wounded got turned off. I don't know.
No, it probably it just got hit at some point.
Jump and Yemeni, they have a lot of actions.
Yes, they do.
Ooh, I can see him.
Yeah, that's
What does reach do?
Who?
What does reach do with your weapon?
That's a Lehman question.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Oh, you mean it's in the weapon statistics? It's
in
used in some systems like GURPS, which is the one that this was originally created for.
Yeah, it doesn't have it's not used here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, GURPS has 2-yard hexes, and sometimes you'll have, like with a spear, you'll have a reach of 2. So you can reach somebody that's not adjacent to you and attack them.
It's also a statistic used in Pathfinder,
Mm-hmm.
D&D 3.5.
Yeah, I think he's talking specifically about this character. sheet, though, right?
Yeah. So it's just
Oh, I
the
know
default, I
this
think, is
covers
0,
it.
isn't it?
What was that?
Don't I default it to 0 in this system?
I have no idea. We don't use it, so I never look at it.
We don't
Fee.
know where Peter's pulling the information from.
What's that?
No, nothing. It's
Oh.
Fee's turn.
Each turn, and you called that. You heard attack. I heard that from roughly out here. Is that correct?
You heard it from outside the door.
Guess I'll start moving towards the door. Pulling out my sword and shield. Part of me wants to just hold the door closed. And actually, I will call that out and ask, should I be just holding the door closed? But we don't want Kharnak outside.
So then that's what you're doing. Move it to the next person.
Oh, combat tracker relaunched. What I wanted to do, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay, you.
I move over towards the door, which I'm having a hard time seeing it, even with my light. So is Fee at the door?
Fee is at the door.
He is at the door.
Okay, I will go over towards the door, and I will throw my torch out. Or is the door open or closed? Did you close it?
Bugger.
It should be open.
I see
It's showing as
I
closed.
closed it
Oh, did you close it?
because I didn't want the light shining out into the hallway, where
okay.
all of these people who can see light from a mile away.
Did you open it, Fee, or leave it closed?
I called out to ask if I was open or closed. I did not take an action one way or the other.
Can I hear
basically
him
moved
say
to the
that?
corner here.
You would have heard her say that.
Get your asses out here.
So if you wanted to open the door, you could have opened the door.
Okay, so
Okay. I'll open the door.
I stop next to the doorway and I throw the torch out this way. Or does my little blinky thing work?
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to throw it out into the area where it'll light up something for us to see to, and then I can actually use a bow. I can't hold the bow and the torch at the same time and do much. All right, so that's my action.
He's got to backlight me, isn't he?
Well, the problem
I'm
is
so
none
silly.
of half the party can't see in the dark. Is the sad part.
Colmaine.
So what have I heard so far?
We're under attack.
You're under attack. Get your asses out here.
You heard a should I hold the door, open it, close it, get your asses out here, and saw a torch get thrown out.
I think I found out why the ammo thing's not working. Because the crossbow firing was a melee weapon attack, a melee attack, not a ranged attack.
Oh.
Beat them with it.
So I'm just going to test it again.
Yeah, when I made it, I might have made it wrong because at that time
That's okay.
there
I
wasn't.
noticed it didn't have a rate of fire; it had a reach. And I went, that's not right. But that's okay.
Oops, I think I'm stuck in the doorway.
Like I said previously, draw a box around your character and then use the arrow keys to move it.
How do I draw a box around my character?
Left click on the map and drag, and you'll draw a box as long as your character's inside that box somewhere.
So select an area.
Don't click it.
Click away from the door.
Click hold draw a box.
Just
Click
select an area
hold.
around your character with the mouse.
What's hold?
Jeepers.
That's where you hold the button down.
Oh,
Now, draw. Don't click the door, Peter. Start up here. Okay? Press your left mouse button and hold it, and then drag it down to the right until you make a box around your character.
okay.
And then let off, and then do not use your mouse, but use your up arrow to move your character. There.
All right.
And you heard the shouting from over in this, or not shouting, but the get over here.
Well, that's as far as I can move right now.
You hear a lot, everybody would hear a lot of yipping, laughing type. And triad.
Okay. I'm hurt really bad.
You are.
I am going to actually draw my 2 knives,
Okay.
and then I am going to get in there. I'm going to move up here, and then end my turn.
Solus.
You know, it only almost got me killed once, so why not rush into battle, right?
With that brain damage, you might not remember.
Exactly.
That is possible.
That worked before, guys.
I don't really know
And
what's going on.
the thing is where people say, you know, it can't get any worse. That was the worst roll, so yeah, another injury could not get worse.
So you can't have double brain damage?
Before you move
Oh, yes,
past
you
me,
can.
Matt, Solus, just back up.
I have a plan.
Back up.
I have a plan. Give me a
He has a
second.
martyr card.
Wrong
A
I
what?
got ice wall. Demon.
In another game, there's a martyr card where you can go out doing a big action, your character dies, but take out something.
How wide is the corridor again?
I thought that was called an Anthony card.
You can use the ruler.
AKA Anthony card.
Hey, Lehman,
Right?
Yes.
on the skills, all skills page, under modifiers where it says hand-to-hand mercenary, should I have something checked?
Who was that?
On your combat page, hand-to-hand mercenary, if you're going in hand-to-hand stance, is it green or not?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
it is.
green.
Then you don't have to worry about that. That all items page is just to collect everything.
Okay.
In combat, you want to just pay attention to the combat page.
In fact, you might want to see the checkbox that's at the move disposition row. You might want to uncheck it.
What?
In the header of your character, there is a checkbox in the header in the lower right-hand corner.
Oh, add mid-mode.
There you go.
Okay.
And then all of that goes out of your field of view.
Oh, nice. I'd wondered about that.
Okay. So, Solus, the reason I'm saying don't expose yourself like that is because they have bows.
No, I understand.
And I'm about to step back after I shoot.
So Lehman,
Yes.
putting a wall here of ice. I shared it.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
So a wall of ice, and it is a level 2 wall of ice. Which I'll track that on me. Let me go through the figure out motions of how to do that. So I want to control, or I need to put it on me first, or I need to control left click it to start it. Why is it a big blue dot on the center of me? So do I need it on me first, Lehman, or do I start it first? For the countdown?
You start it first, and then you hit Control, and then you should get the drop down.
Got it.
When you click it again.
Hey, Lehman.
About us 20 minutes, I tell you. So you got 20 minutes to kill that hyena.
Well, it is 8 foot by 8 per level. So that's 60.
I was going across here because it's not thick enough for me to make it so that they have to come single file, because this is 25 feet across.
Right.
So I'm trying to go from this wall to wherever.
You're saying so you're funneling them around it. So they're coming single file at us.
It'd be 16 foot. But
yeah,
that's a wall there, right?
Yeah.
I was trying to bring it across here so that the corner of it touched the corner of that wall if I could.
I don't think it's not quite long enough.
Okay.
Because from here to here.
Then I will center it as much as I can.
Oh,
so that,
if you center it, then
yeah. So that I make as little room for them to go around it. The other hyena might be able to, but the hyena would have hard time.
Yeah, the hyenas are going to be able to, but
yeah. I was just trying to seal as much of the corridor as I could.
But you have to anchor it to something.
The floor?
It'd be like a pane of glass standing on the floor, wouldn't it?
Well, it's 6 foot wide.
Yeah. Oh, is it? It's thick?
Yes, it's thick.
And it's got 400 SDC for them to go through.
It's a big solid block.
Okay.
I dropped a huge ice cube there.
Right. Nice.
That's what he wanted to do previously, but everybody ran ahead first.
So I would have had to put it behind them and doom them, and instead I doomed myself.
Okay. So the hyenas will be able to squeeze past it, but the hyenids won't.
Correct.
Right.
Yep.
And can I still move, or do I have to wait until next turn?
You can.
I still have movement.
If you still have movement, you can move.
I will listen to what he said. Oh.
The amazing Kharnak.
There you go. And then I need to take off my spell points.
And you can pass it to Grubble.
Oh, sorry.
Oh. Kharnak.
Shit. My target's gone. I'm going to shoot the hyena.
Okay.
And then Back behind the well, okay, that's next round for stance, right?
Correct.
So shoot the hyena. Bugger. Where's my character sheet? There. Combat. Shoot. I'm going to try that that macro and see if it works now.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope.
Can't find crossbow. Oh, wait. There.
There
Well,
we go.
it worked. That was the problem. And it consumed the ammunition.
Okay. So yeah, that's probably why Bob couldn't.
Oh, that hyena takes 33. Poor little thing.
Bleeding.
Pretty Cassius.
Yep, Cassius.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see there. Let's see, what can I see? So let's double Kharnak. Let's see. I don't see anything.
Hey,
All right,
Cassius.
I'll move up there and then
Just unless you're shooting, you want to stay back here.
I'm not shooting. I have sword. I have a nice sword.
Excellent. They'll be here in a minute.
Yep.
3 hyenas and 4 hyenoids. Hyenids.
Mhm.
Rexius.
Hey guys, what's up? Sorry, I did. There's like a thing going on. I had my earplugs in while I was practicing, so I wouldn't bother anybody.
They all look like they were moving out, ready for fighting.
And they look at you like you're a lunatic.
And that's why he can't get a job in Falcrest.
Yep.
There it is.
Can we speak on our actions, or
What?
is it? Can we only speak on our actions, or is there a give and take on?
Mainly in combat, just on your actions. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, it's already bad enough with people talking
Okay.
over each other at times.
Okay.
You.
You. Come on. There we go. The arrow now. I move up there and get ready to shoot.
Colmaine.
There are no bad guys in sight yet.
Oh, I do state a little light would be helpful. There we go.
I'm working on it. I only get one action a round.
Yeah, but the Colmaine moving forward provides some light.
Oh.
He's got the helmet with the light on
I
it.
got a headlamp. My miner's helmet.
It's not great, but it's something.
Oh, I see the effect you put on my wall finally.
Nice.
Kharnak.
I'm gonna have difficulty shooting this guy, aren't I?
Oh, that guy, yeah. Yeah. Wall ice would probably be line of sight.
What about this guy with cover? Straight down the wall, because I am braced on the wall.
That would work.
Okay, I will shoot him. You can give me a minus penalty of whatever you like.
I would just say that it cancels the bracing.
Okay, so let me turn the braced off. Whoops. I was about to shoot my two-handed hammer. Oh, poop.
That hits.
16.
Wounded it.
Oh, sorry. I just keep forgetting to pass that on.
Cassius.
Okay, let's see. Where are my foes? I still don't see them. Yeah. I'm going to hold position until they get closer.
There. We are at the end of a round, so go ahead and if you wish to switch stances, switch stances. If you weapons, switch weapons. Otherwise, you can roll initiative.
I have a question as far as stances go.
Yes,
With throwing knives,
it's the throwing stance, or you could do it in a combat stance without. Well, you wouldn't have throwing bonuses anyway, so.
oh,
Or-
there is a throwing. Oh, T. Okay.
I don't know if you have the throwing stance or not.
Yeah. I don't know if I do.
Nope. I tried a perception roll to see if I noticed something, and I did not. Too focused on the hyenas trying to get through the wall.
Mm-hmm. So has anyone not rolled initiative before I?
Not. I was seeing if I had a throwing stance. Where would that be found?
It would be
'Cause
found right where you have a thrown combat at your attack modifiers at the very bottom of your combat page.
Oh, attacks.
Attack modifier below your attacks.
Oh, okay, I see it.
Just turn off hand to hand.
And squad. Yep.
And
Oh my
go to
gosh.
your thrown combat.
There we go. Drone.
Okay.
There we go.
Now you can roll initiative.
Yep. Sorry about that.
Oh, we'll see if anybody messed up and didn't roll initiative. Okay. B, like you are first.
How do you move and then turn?
Hit space, and
Space.
that will set a waypoint.
Okay. I'm gonna control Z it. That was too far. I was looking at the wrong numbers.
It's a bit crowded in that corner.
Be right about.
Well, you're gonna stop there. You're on somebody.
You can move through, but you can't stop where they're at.
Is
So,
that place okay? Because I can't see the people.
Right, undo what you're doing and move out the door. You need to be able to see where you're going.
Yeah, I do. All right. Yeah, looks like I'm way back here. And I will go ahead and enter trouble.
Hey, why is everybody rushing towards the front of the fight?
I've got nothing I can do healing wise. The only thing I can do is armor and shield and be swinging sword.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you have those things.
Yeah, she's got sword and shield.
Okay. So I'll just shout out if we've got anybody who can shoot and see in the dark, get up here. If you can shoot and not see in the dark, stay back. Everybody else stay the frig out the way.
You just cut everybody out.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Sorry, what happened?
We don't have a
can't
lot of
see.
those combos.
Ah, I see.
We have the shoot but can't see in the dark.
Okay, then they need to be back by the door.
Right. Rexius is the only one who can shoot and see in the dark.
Okay. But he's playing with his loot.
Well,
Yeah.
he's making his way there, I think.
Solus.
I'm going to try to give light for the people who can't see. Let us see how far I can send that.
And it does look like your countdown worked. Yes.
Nope.
Or you did it as a, or did you get it? You added it at 19 because this, or you did that first round, right?
I put it on there, and when you said new round, I had to go in and correct it to 19.
It worked really good for like 2 sessions.
Right.
Well, the first one, yeah. We'd have to see at the end of this round.
Right. All right. I'm just sharing this so I can read it easier.
Okay. So bring it out.
That is, well, like I said, I'm just reading it right now.
Ah, okay.
So I can do it 30. So could I summon it and then just move it as my action then?
Yeah.
Or no, not this turn. Next turn.
You can mentally move it. Oh, well,
but that's my action, and it is, or no, it isn't my action.
It's a simple and can be done without taking an action.
Okay, so I will here for right now. Oh, not that far. Can't see. There we go. Wow, that's not very far.
What level did you cast it at?
2. And then I'm going to move it. Is it 30? Yeah, move it 30 down.
Nice.
I'm getting better at giving people who can't see in the dark light, but not the best.
And it's funny because he can see in the dark, so sometimes he can't. He
I
doesn't
can't
know.
tell what needs to be lit up.
Pass it to Cole Main.
I am sorry. I was trying to track my magic points.
And then put a new one up for that on yourself.
I will. Give me a second. Can you put a blue circle on the wall? And let's see how I can put a yellow
No,
circle.
but I can. You can do the yellow there. Well. Triad.
So the Globe of Daylight is an actor?
It's an actor, so he can just drop it and move it.
Nice.
There is a mod out there that you can set different, like a torch, a sunlight, or sunburst, or something in a lantern. So I just set that as the sunburst, give it the little special effect, and
Sure. And of course, you can do that to an actor. So
right. So if an actor has a light source, then I just
Mhm.
click on if it's a lantern or whatever. Like if he would cast it and center it on himself, he could light up himself.
Right. Very nice.
Oh, and when I ran across, I was like, there is a door that I didn't block, so watch that door.
Yep.
Okay, there.
Oh, and also, so we got how many melee people do we have here?
Me.
Right, but you're using a crossbow. People who don't use ranged weapons. I'll tell the people who don't use ranged weapons, stay near the door because if we need to fall back, we need you to be the last line of defense.
Okay.
That would actually probably include me.
Yeah.
So
I almost told you to keep meditating because what good are you as without points?
Rexius. Bob, you're mute. It's going twice.
Yeah, I'm muted.
Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah, guys, this is pretty scary stuff, right? I'm gonna. I don't even see where the bad guys are because I'm just gonna like hold on to my. Yeah, I'm just ready to shoot when the bad guys come.
The bad guys are down there.
Yeah, I don't think that matters to Rexius. He's quite happy in the middle of the pack, where he's nice and safe.
Kharnak.
Brave Sir Robin.
Yeah, it's worked so far, man.
Yeah. I'll shoot the same hyena again.
Okay.
And yeah. Oh, come off it. Did that hurt him?
That hit, yes.
Okay.
Probably makes about. Yep.
Oh, 22. Yeah, that does. Finally, I roll something decent.
Cassius.
Okay. I'm going to hold position till they get closer.
You.
You point.
Cassius, are
I'm
you good
thinking
from
that's all.
behind?
Yes.
You are?
Yep.
Then why don't you and Grubble go across the hall and hide by the wall? Hide around the corner from the wall. And when they come charging up the corridor and charge this way, you get them from behind.
Okay. All right. I'll go over there on my next action.
Yeah, just make sure that nobody who's going over there has a light on his person.
Yeah.
Chris, you saw me cast daylight, by the way. If you
Yeah, but I don't know where it is.
Okay.
I don't see daylight at all. You know me.
Well, I sent it down the hallway where the trouble was. Specifically for you, but that's all right.
Yeah, but when you did it, I still have never seen daylight.
Hmm?
I might have moved it. I moved it too quick. You would have seen it shine out of this hallway.
Is that a racial thing or just because it's around the corner thing?
Around the corner. It would have shined out of the hallway and then moved down the hallway.
Yeah.
You should have saw that, but the light wasn't actually turned on right away.
Okay, so maybe I'll move here.
Colmaine.
You won't be able to see the light there, but if you moved over to look down the hall, you should be able to see.
Nice one, Grubble.
I was told to stay back. So I'm very confused right now.
Yeah, two people said two different things. That is true.
Triad.
The door, guys.
You might want to
wait.
switch back to dagger and shield, Jason.
Well, my intention is to throw the knife and then slam the door.
Oh, okay.
Kharnak.
I will let you know that you personally know you can't hold a door shut if they want it.
No, you can't. It just like ripped it out of your hands. Nothing.
So is you yet to go? You may actually get to shoot the close one, right?
I don't see any.
Not
Screw
yet.
it.
He's far.
But
he's
you
gonna walk
can
farther
still
from
move, but actually you can't move and shoot, can you? Because you've got a bow.
Correct.
Right. So the only time you'll be able to see him is when he's on my throat. I will shoot him first.
Okay. What?
So that one.
Yep.
Oh.
That hits.
Yeah, I know. I think we're out of the sniping thing now. He can
Okay.
see me, I think. Can he? Does he have the range to see me?
Yeah, he should.
Okay, so he knows I'm shooting at him. I'll just do the normal damage. He takes 7.
Still wounded him.
Yeah. And the turnover.
Cassius.
Yeah. Oh. I guess I will head over here and just get up against the wall, and when something moves past, I will get ready to smack it from behind. So, setting up an ambush.
Okay. You.
I still can't see anything. So, are the front people planning on retreating, or what's the story here?
Well, things have changed. Um, somebody put a wall in the middle, and our opponents went away. Some of them went away.
Okay, well, I will take a step forward and see if I can get a better angle. If not, I can move back next round.
Yeah.
I can't really shoot.
No.
Can't waste an arrow if there's nothing to shoot.
Because my plan is to step back 2 or 3 feet so that the bow people down the corridor can't see me, and they have to get physically close to me so I can axe them. A bunch of questions.
Okay, there. I will wait right there.
Okay.
End of
The hyena is done. So we are at 9 o'clock. So we will continue. It'll be a while. In 2 weeks, I already know somebody won't be here, so we will switch guard more slot if Sir Emery's here. Otherwise, there's some other stuff that can be done. But we will still be playing Palladium. And then once all the standard people are here, continue, because now everybody is conscious. There still are a lot of people barely conscious, and
That's
in
sure.
a worse state than what they were when they came here. But the 2 extra people helped out a lot. Got people up.
Thank you.
Moving.
Yes.
So I will go ahead
Just as a note,
and end the recording.